Indeed. Indeed, beloved master. You are well this day in your time?
Yes, thank you. Sit down here.
This is that which is called television.
The tube.
To capture a moment forever.
You were a little tough to wake up today. Were you sleeping when we got to you?
Wake up.
Were you sleeping?
What is slumber, entity? I am never in slumber.
Awake at all times.
At all times.
Where are you when you're not here?
Would you like to see?
No.
Why would you not want to see?
Well, it might not be the kind of place I want to hang out in. I'm very happy here. My little studio, my little couch.
It is a wondrous place here, entity.
And you're my first 35,000-year-old guest.
To that which is called I, entity B, an enigma. And what is 35,000 years old?
Our anthropologists today tell us that 35 years ago, people didn't have brains like they have today. They had little, small... To the evolution of man, the brain has evolved. So it is great to know that somebody 35,000 years ago had such good command of the language.
Master, even before my time they did so. To that which is termed, is it why indeed your scientists, is it termed? They have not found the great civilizations yet. They will.
Your home was Atlantis?
That was a place that which I lived, but I was a pilgrim from a land called Mu.
What is your message? What is your most important message that you want everyone on this planet to hear, to know? Is there one?
That which is termed, as it were, indeed God, which has been misunderstood, which have been taught to live outside of your being, is within your being. And that which is called Christ is within your being. And that which is called life is the grand experience, that it is where the kingdom of heaven is located, entity. When know you that which is termed you are God, that which emanates within you is divine, you will find joy. I do not want to deliver a message. I am that which I am. That is it why indeed which they are who listens. That which is the Christ within, it comes forward. You have lived 7.5 million years in search of paradise. It has always been within you, never outside of you.
The kingdom of heaven is within each one of us.
Indeed.
A lot of us have a difficult time finding that.
Because you are looking in others for reassurance that it is there, or someone to tell you that it is there. It is not that someone should tell you, it is something that emanates within. Joy.
Ramtha.
Indeed.
Indeed. Are we in danger of some great Holocaust?
What means is that which is called Holocaust?
Nuclear? A disease? Are we in danger on this planet of any major catastrophe?
You are frightened for your people?
No.
Then why ask you the question?
For the fact that you might have the answer.
I do.
And the answer is?
That which is termed, is it why indeed, Holocaust. It is not war. Know you what war is? Your country prepares to do battle with another country, and they prepare to do battle for you, or with you. It shan't ever be war that will ever destroy. That is not the great Holocaust entity. It is called the war of valued life, which is called nature. Know you what that which is called nature is? Disease means indeed. That is already here, and yet it will grow even more vast. It is greater than any bomb that could have ever been dropped. Know you who created the disease? Mankind. Well, they have the power to do that within them. It is from their attitude. Now that is not a holocaust, is it? Why indeed they have done these things and manifested these things for that which is called learning, to gain wisdom, the appreciation of that which is called life, the appreciation of what they once called their enemies. They will learn to love them. That is a grand teaching. The earth will never be destroyed. It will not rotate on its axis, and no one is going to drop bombs on it, as it were. It will go on and on, but the greater consciousness is coming.
I know you don't know what these are, but I'm going to take a commercial break, and we'll come back.
So be it.
We're talking to Ramtha, who I tried to explain commercials to, and I don't think I did a very good job. But they do pay the bills. They pay for the couch and the desk and the chair, and part of me.
Then you are owned.
Aren't we all?
No.
Well, it depends on the definition of owned. Sometimes your obligations can be your owner.
But what is an obligation? None other than...
Death and taxes.
Death and taxes?
Death and taxes are the two things we can really count on.
Not for long.
No. I wonder if you have some joyful predictions for us for this next decade. We approach the year 2000 in less than 15 years now. What can we look forward to?
What were you afraid you would see?
No, nothing. I'm wide open to accept whatever comes.
I know. For that which is termed, as it were, indeed, the earth to rotate on its axis, as it were, and for that which is called an earthquake. Know you what they are?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
In California?
Indeed. Yes. You are living on the zipper. It shan't come to pass what has been predicted for this plane.
It won't.
What will come to pass, as it were, indeed, is the ceasing of a great disease and the offshoots of that disease, and it will come. As quickly as it came, it will end. And yet the world and its consciousness will move into yet a greater understanding. This, your country, you have a king that is a part of this country. His name is Reagan. You will help lead your government to that which is called a government likened unto Solon's republic in a place that was once called Greece. To that, as it were, indeed, is giving back the country to the people. That will occur, as it were, indeed, entity, before the end of this your decade. To that which is coming, as it were, indeed, know you what entities that are in arrow ships? You are called them...
aliens.
But they are not aliens.
ETs.
ETs.
Extraterrestrial.
Indeed. Humanity. That which is called they will become very much a part, as it were, indeed, of your claim. That has been predicted, but only because it was a good thing to predict and made someone famous. But
we'll share the universe, in other words.
Very much so. To that which is termed, as it were, indeed, a new consciousness, it is coming forward. What was always longed for as the destruction of the world will never happen. To that which is called the coming of Christ, that will come before the end of this your time flow, your next decade.
The second coming of Christ?
But know you what that is? What think you it is?
The coming of Christ?
Indeed.
Coming of Christ is the Son of God will come once again, as he did the first time.
But know you who the Son of God is?
Do I know who he is?
Indeed.
You mean he has another image other than what we know?
The coming of Christ is the awakening of that principle, of that divinity in all people. It is not one entity, but the whole of the world, Master, comes into that Christus, into that understanding. That is what is meant by the prophecy.
Do you know the age, the Aquarian age that we are moving toward?
That is the name that is given.
Right. Will there be the 2,000 years of brotherhood that is predicted?
2,000 years? Once superconsciousness has been acclaimed here, it shan't end with 2,000 years, because that which is called your scientists will have conquered time and space. To that which is called peace shall be an ongoing thing. The primeval war entity will die before the end of next decade.
Oh, that is good to hear. Thank you.
Ramtha, nice to have you. We'll come back.